What up, YouTube? It's your boy Banks, and we back in the building, you feel me? It's True Talks, cause True Talks, alright? Let's get straight right into it. Oh man. So you already know basically what happened over the weekend. You know, it's been trade deadline on Thursday. I already talked about it. I went live about, the whole Norman Powell trade and the Kyle Lowry not getting traded. And, I talked about a couple other trades, Vukovic, Rondo, Aaron Gordon, and a couple more trades, right? So obviously I talked about those on the live. If you haven't seen it, go to my videos and you can go ahead and check that out. But what we were waiting for, what we didn't get to see was, what was going to happen with the two main guys on the buyout market. And that was LaMarcus Aldridge and Andre Drummond, right? So what happened yesterday was that Andre Drummond went to the Lakers. And I was saying before, and I was telling people on my IG that Andre Drummond, best case scenario for him, I thought, was that, for him to play his same role, for him to show his dominance and still not be too much of a different player than what he actually always has been, in terms of stats. Because, Andre Drummond is a stat monster, right? He's one of the top fantasy players. He's he's been averaging like 18 points, 14, 15 rebounds, double machine, all that type of stuff, right? So when you look at it from that perspective, right, I thought that for him to keep that same type of dominance, the best case scenario for him would be go to the Celtics or go to the Knicks, where you get the money, and you get the spotlight. But I had the Celtics to higher because, again, they would be in contending. They're missing, obviously, a big. And then now you go there, they still have the Tatum, Kemba, Jaylen Brown. Now they have Fournier as well, too, right? So, come on now. And then Drummond is there. He's going to be doing his handoff, still being able to eat. He's going to be on the court majority. Even in closing lineups, he's going to be on the court. The only way they might not play him is if they want to go small, which they don't really do. Or they want to, maybe have a pop-in big and put Mo Wagner at the 5 and stuff like that. But most likely, it would be him. No one's threatening his minutes. It's just him and Robert Williams mainly, right? So when you look at it from that perspective, that's why I said he should go there. But he went to the Lakers. I thought that right now, he's probably going to, do what he's doing because there's no LeBron, there's no AD. But once they come back, he's going to do the more, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee role. And you've seen when it came to series where, they wanted that, or when it matters, even in those same series, when it matters in the end, in the fourth quarter and the crucial minutes, he's not going to be on the court. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be playing 80 at the 5 or Marcus Morris at the 5. That's what they're going to do, and that's what they like to do. So I thought that just play style wise, it's not the best fit for him to do exactly what he was doing. But again, he probably wants to maybe win, and that will impact his free agency decision for this summer. So he looked at it from a different angle. When, it is what it is, but, congrats to him. And, obviously the Lakers, they needed something, at least some type of boost to keep them afloat until LeBron and AD come back. But that's not what this is about. Now the other buyout market guy, was LaMarcus Aldridge from the Spurs. He was bought out. Everybody was thinking the Heat, that was going to be the favorite destination because, the Heat did the trade with Oladipo and all that type of stuff. And, and it's like, okay, he's going to the Heat and all that. It's like, geez, the Heat, they're about to be a problem. They're ramping it up, whatever. But what did he do? He went to Brooklyn. And there's something to be said with guys who know they're not going to be getting as much touches. They know they're not going to be eating. You already have a trio in KD, Kyrie, and Harden eating like that. And guys are still willing to go play there. Even just to get, even like Blake Griffin originally was just getting 12 minutes. Even just to help out. That's how much they appreciate and they want to play with those guys because they want to play with what elite looks like. They know those guys, especially KD. They know that he's not ball dominant. You know what I'm saying? They know that he can score 30 on 12 shots. They see what elite looks like. They want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? And so that will come back full circle. But for guys to know how stacked the team is and already still want to go there, that's a testament to the trio. That's the testament to what their play style's looking like. If you look how they play, they move the ball. They're top in assists. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like people, oh my God, ISO, how's it going to work? And then now look, now they're scared. And the funny thing is people were saying, all media was saying they're not going to win like this. They're not going to win like this. They still need a big. They still need this. Always finding a way to hinder them, even though they're winning, killing without KD and Kyrie. If they don't have KD, they're not a contender. They're this and that and all this type of stuff. But then yet you're mad now when they go get pieces. When they go get talent. You tell them they need to get talent. They go get talent and y'all are mad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, like, it's funny how I'm here to expose media. That's what I'm here to do, and expose media and fans today. I'm here to just debunk all those fugazi narratives and just expose how mans are contradicting themselves. You get what I'm saying? So let's go into that context, because I give you that context. Let's go right into it, boy. So what this video is about LaMarcus joining the Nets. So now, before I even start anything, before I even, get into just talking about it in general, I want to, start my premise and start everything by saying I don't like stacking. I've never been a fan of stacking. I've never wanted that. That's why I was so happy when Kawhi went to the Clippers. I've never been a fan of that. I've never been a guy that's been like, yo, stack. I've never been a fan of that. But I'm getting tired of the people who've been fans of that to now pick and choose when they're fans of that. That's what I'm getting tired of. That's why I'm here. That's why you see me, oh my God, all he's doing is defending KD. Oh my God, KD this, da. And everybody, I'm like, no, don't do that. Because I was with y'all. When you first went to Golden State, I've been with everybody. I was mad at KD. I'm like, God damn, KD. Like, because you already know what elite looks like. Like, you're supposed to be the different. You're supposed to be, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. Nah, forget that. And I was mad the whole year until the finals came. And when the finals came and I seen Curry give KD the ball, I've seen Clay give KD the ball. This is a 2-time finals MVP in Curry. Give KD the ball and move to the corner and have nothing to do with the play, and KD getting every crucial bucket after bucket after bucket when it matters. And Curry's pulling his shorts. Curry became a role player. And so you came to our team and you took over and we needed you and we went at your feet. When I saw that, I said, that's a dawn. Whatever happened, transpired. When you get new information, you have to update your information. When you get new footage, when you get new information, you have to update what you originally thought. A lot of y'all don't be like that. Y'all are being so emotional that you harbor on the fact that he just left, and you hate that so much that now you don't update your footage. You don't update the information from what's transpiring. And this is what this I'm going to do a whole, it's going to be all over the place because this is something that has been the talk of things for multiple years. So I'm going to go and bring up a lot of history in this conversation just to debunk this whole idea of, oh my God, what's wrong with Brooklyn? This is too much. It's getting excessive. It's always been too much. Since LeBron made that decision to go to Miami, it's always been too much. But I'm going to get to that beforehand because enough is enough. I'm tired of, man, just find a way just to bash, but don't keep that same energy across the whole board. They pick and choose. They move the goalpost. And that's what I'm here to, enlighten people with. So what I'm saying is that whole KD going to Golden State, I was with everybody. If anyone, I was the forefront of that. People who know me know that I was hella cheesed. You went to the team that beat you? But then now when I see the finals happen, I looked at my eyes and my brain, because of the new information, actually went to, I rate KD, and if anything, I don't rate Curry. That's what my brain went to. You gotta understand. I'm sitting in a hooper perspective, a hooper's mind. That's where I look at and assess everything from a hooper's perspective. So, perfect example, and it might seem like I'm all over the place, but it'll come full circle. But perfect example was the San Antonio Spurs, right? When they felt that they were supposed to win, they were up 3-2 versus Miami, and Kawhi missed a free throw. Ginobili missed a free throw. Tim Duncan didn't get the rebound, and they were up. Everybody thought it was over. Like, they were up probably like maybe 8. I forgot what it was. With like less than a minute, 2 minutes, whatever it was. And like the game was like, Spurs fans were celebrating. Let's be real. Game 6 at Miami. And couple mistakes, and then the whole, what happened, the Ray Allen happened, and the rest was history. Spurs felt that they lost the ring. They felt that Popovich even felt I made a 1-2 bad decision. I should have kept Duncan in for that rebound. Everyone felt they made a mistake. From Popovich, from Tim Duncan, from Kawhi to Ginobili, all of them felt that they made a mistake, and they felt that Miami didn't beat us. We messed up, and we choked and gave it to them. So what do we want? They even announced it. We're not making no changes. We're not doing no trades, none of no sign. Like, we're coming back with the same team, and we want to face the exact same team. They announced that. Before the season started, they said, we hope Miami goes to the finals. We want Miami. That's true Dons. When you feel that you were supposed to win, when you feel that you gave it away, I want to redeem myself. So when Curry lost a 3-1 lead, and people were saying he's injured, he's this, he's that, oh my God, that's the reason why. If he knew that, he would have said the same thing. I was injured, I wasn't healthy. Nah, I'm redeeming myself. I'm about to get this finals MVP. We were 73 win team. We didn't win. We didn't pull it off. I'm about to redeem myself. I was making behind the back passes in the corner, and I like Curry, but I'm just being real. I was making behind the back passes in the corner, all this type of stuff going out of bounds, like not able to cook K-Love, not able to cook TT with mismatches, all ISO. I'm supposed to go psycho, and he didn't. I'm redeeming myself. Are you dumb? Go get KD? No, we don't need him. I'm going to redeem myself. But like I try to tell people this all the time. They won a ring facing. They almost lost and was a struggle until they inserted Iguodala in the starting lineup the year before. They won a ring versus LeBron without Kyrie and Love, and it was a struggle. So this was the first time they're actually facing a true healthy Cavs with Kyrie and Love. They realized when they switched everything, I can't guard Curry, he's frying. I can't guard Irving, he's frying me. I'm literally singled out as the mismatch. I'm not able to cook because they're forcing us to ISO. That's all they did, force us to ISO. I mean, like, if we had to repeat this finals again the next year, I don't ISO like that. There's a problem, and he knew. And that's the one thing with Curry, he's humble. He's not selfish, he knows the truth. He knows, and Draymond is there. Y'all, we need a bucket getter. Let's go get KD. And Curry went with them to the Hamptons and agreed with it because he knew we might not win a ring ever again if we keep this same team versus that team. It's over. Their life flashed before their eyes. So you got to look at it from that perspective. KD, even though he lost a 3-1 lead to that same team, they came to his feet. You don't have to ask for the ball. They give him everything he wants. He's already playing with Westbrook where he has to like slap and clap for the ball and he still won't get it. And he's not the type to just like yell and fuck and punch and just demand it. Westbrook is a true alpha. I'm not giving the rock. Like, you know what I mean? So basketball-wise, KD's already frustrated with these facts. Now you come to his feet telling him, we're going to the finals. Big stage. KD already, remember context. He's already been into the finals and he already ate. He already had 30 points on 50+% shoot it. KD is like, or they came to KD like, you're going to come to our team. You're going to be the MJ of our team, the Kobe of our team. Every clutch bucket, like we're going to you. You don't even have to call for it. Like it's you. We need you. It's you. And people think, you're capping. How do you know that? The footage shows. The footage shows because that's what they did for the last two finals after that. Literally, it's not like they ran a screen and ball movement and then it just happened to be in KD's hand. No, they literally gave KD the bucket. Curry went to the corner and didn't even move. Clay went to the corner, to the 45, wherever, and didn't even move. They stopped their ball movement and it was KD ISO with Jefferson on him or Caleb on him and Fry. Braun on him, Fry. That footage told me that this is the Don. With all the pressure, with all the villain on, he's a villain and all that type of stuff. Remember, LeBron was a villain and went to Miami and his palms were sweaty and didn't come through in the first year. KD went there, accepted a challenge, and looked like nothing was happening. Same 30 PPG, 50% from the field plus. Like, so when I see that new information, whatever I thought before, I'm like, I get what happened, KD. They came to you and they begged at your feet and you said, all right, say less. You didn't just leave and go, I want to leave and begged your way to go there. No, they needed you. Which is why you see Draymond be so mad and say, we want to ring without you, because the sense and the feeling was like, we need him. And he's like, no, we don't. He's just being an alpha. But he knows he did because he's the one who called it. I have the most points. I have a triple-double in Game 7. Curry and them, y'all can't score. Y'all are the MVP. Like, come on. Nah, we need something else. How do I have the most points in a Game 7? So now we passed that. That transpires and correlates till now. Y'all have to understand that y'all can't be mad at him for doing that, for going to Golden State. And even if you want to be mad at him for going to Golden State, I hate how he did it. No, LeBron didn't do it like that. That's what they've been saying. LeBron's going to Miami is different than KD going to Golden State, even though he's joining a big three and he's leaving and he's having a super team. They still say LeBron created it, as if Wade didn't win a ring in Miami. But whatever, LeBron created it. Okay, so I'm going to Brooklyn and I'm creating one. So why can't y'all keep that same energy? If you're going to be mad and be cheesed about me in Brooklyn because I'm doing LeBron's blueprint that he created in Miami, y'all have this guy LeBron as the GOAT. A lot of y'all fans and a lot of media have him as the GOAT. Not one. Even the people that don't have him as the GOAT, they have to say he's top 2, 3. Or it's like they're going to get ethered. You see Stephen A. have to do his whole, he's the best father, he's a loving father. He has to do his whole rollout before he even says anything bad about LeBron. So what does that tell you? And yet, this is a man who never won without a super team. Everywhere he went, super team. And not just super team in terms of the trio, elite role players. Role players that have averaged 20 somewhere else. Elite players masquerading as role players. Even trying to get Darren Williams, you know what I mean? Like, just because it didn't work because they didn't give him the ball like that. Like, he's been Richard Jefferson, all these guys. Like, yeah, even when they're old, it don't matter. Y'all say LaMarcus is washed. Y'all say Blake is washed. So why are y'all palms sweaty? Shouldn't you even say they're washed? Nah, it's not going to work. Shouldn't y'all do that? But y'all palms are sweaty. Y'all are crying. Come on now. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't move the goalpost. You can't move the goalpost. LeBron's been doing this all the time. When he went to LA, y'all forget. When he went to LA, the intentions wasn't just to run it there with AD. The intentions was he was trying to get Kawhi. He was about to have another trio, another super team. Like everywhere LeBron went, he's trying to build a super team. A super team. That's his blueprint. He doesn't win without it. If it wasn't for the bubble and whatever, maybe he might not have won, But without the bubble, he won everywhere with a super team. Went to the finals, lost, won, all super teams. 8 straight finals, super team. 4 years, super team. When they're deteriorating, leave for another super team for 4 years. That's the blueprint. When he went to Cleveland. So, and y'all praise him and have him in the GOAT conversation. I have LeBron top 5, maybe, top 7, top 6, top 5, around there. But what I'm saying, the point is, y'all can't be having your cake and eating it too. You can't have for one player, oh my God, he's the best player in that team. It don't matter. Without LeBron, there's nothing. He's the MVP. Like LeBron's getting MVPs with the Miami Heat. With the trio. Oh my God, LeBron Miami's one of the dangerous guys. Okay. Y'all go to the individual. Y'all don't go to the whole team. Even though at that time, yes, when you look at Golden State now, Golden State has Curry in them, like, Golden State with KD or whatever. They had Curry and Clay and they're shooting. They're different play style in Miami. But during that time, there was no other big three like that. So the Golden State you see compared to the rest of the league, even though it's threes, it's the same version when it came to Miami versus the rest of the league. They were the Golden State at that time. Because at that time, you're not just shooting threes, but they thought their top 3 trio athletically, ISO-wise, like they were like how Golden State was so dominant. At that time, that's what Miami was for that time. The only other big three that was threatening them was Boston, and they were older. So you got to understand, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like Kawhi, if Kawhi joined, that's another trio, another super team in LA. He was trying to do that. Let people forget. He just got denied. Don't be mad because LeBron be getting denied because of his play style, and people don't want to play there and sit and just spot up in the corner. They watch how careers get killed. Love, J.R. Smith, I can name the rest. Jordan Clarkson, all of them look fugazi until they leave. Now they thrive again. And it's just being real. People are, you're hating on LeBron. No, I'm just being real because a lot of these guys, a lot of y'all media, and a lot of y'all fans are just being absolutely disrespectful and contradicting yourself OD that I have to call bullshit. I have to call it out. I'm just being real. No biases, nothing. I'm just being real with y'all. Y'all can't have your cake and eat it too. Yes, you want to be mad at Golden State, be mad. But now he's going to somewhere where there was no ring, there was nothing, losing, same way. And he's creating a super team in Brooklyn, and y'all are mad. Y'all are mad. When Brown was just doing that in LA, this decimated the whole team for 80 and all of that. And those weren't even scrubs. Ingram, all-star. Like, you know what I mean? Those aren't even scrubs. Like, y'all can't pick and choose, man. Y'all can't pick and choose. Stop moving the goalpost. If you're mad at KD for what he's doing, and it's OD and whatever, don't be mad because he's doing it better than LeBron. It's the same premise. It's the same intention. People just want to play with KD more than they want to play with LeBron. Let's just be honest. In terms of star power. I'm not talking about role players. In terms of star power. People want to play with KD, clearly. People want to play with KD like Kyrie wants to, Harden wants to. They don't even care. They'll even sacrifice. But they know they'll still eat. So their sacrificing isn't as much as you're sacrificing with LeBron. Like, the fact that Harden could almost get MVP, even with KD there, is a testament. Is a testament. Like, y'all gotta understand something, man. Like, that's why I'm like, y'all can't have your cake and eat it too, man. If you're mad at this guy, and I know a lot of people are mad, oh my God, they're hating Brooklyn. There's just a lot of negative hoopla around it. For me, I don't like it in terms of league and competition. I don't like it. But at the end of the day, this has been the landscape since 2010. When LeBron made that decision, everybody's been doing this. There's different people haven't been as successful as KD, but everybody's been doing this. KD took what LeBron did to a different level, but it's the same premise. So don't be mad. Don't be mad. In order to win rings, like he's seen the blueprint. LeBron is not getting one flack for the fact that all his rings, even before 80 or whatever, all his rings is with the super team. He had 3 rings at the time. He was 3-6, and people were still saying he was the GOAT before he even got 4 rings. Before last year. People have been saying he's the GOAT. So he's looking at it. I've been the best player in this league since 2014. And just looking at skill-wise. Since my MVP year. No, man. People, oh my God, LeBron's still the best player. LeBron's still the best. LeBron's still the best. LeBron's still the GOAT. LeBron's still this. And why? Because he's on the high stage. He's even with the super team. As long as he performs well with a super team, that's what people say. Because even when he loses, what do they say? He has 30, this, that. You know what I mean? He has 30 years. Look at his stats. Oh my God, he's the best player. He just had lost to the better team. That's what they're doing. Excuses out the ass. Look at the narratives they paint and they give for LeBron. So he's looking at it, and the rest of the league is looking at it. Yo, all I have to do is be on an elite super team and kill and get a finals MVP, then I should be GOAT conversation. I should be the best conversation in the league. I should be the best. KD does that, and he's frying against the same LeBron they say. No, but his team is better. Look, it's easier because he has space. And I'm like, come on now. Y'all didn't do that for LeBron. It's negative. Everything is a negative for KD. But for LeBron, it's a positive. And it's the same exact shit. Obviously, there's difference of how he's doing it. But now he's in Brooklyn. He's doing the exact same shit. And it's a negative. Negative. How many trades does LeBron do? How many, like, come on now. Y'all can't be, and y'all even to the point say, yo, he's going to be a great GM. He's going to be a great owner. Like, because he's been doing this. But y'all milk, it's a benefit for LeBron. But it's a negative for KD. And that's my issue. Forget the players aside. Even if it was Vukovic, I don't care who, like, y'all keep the same energy. It's about authenticity. It's about being genuine to the game. You can't move goalposts. I hate that shit. Stop moving the goalposts. Stop moving the goalposts. If you keep that energy here, keep that energy here. Praise KD. Now, y'all should be praising him. Y'all shouldn't be mad. If this was LeBron, oh my God, see, people want to play with LeBron. Bro, like, come on now. Like, it's actually crazy, man. It's actually crazy. And now when you look at it, just the team in general with the Nets, man, like, they're like, this is Makins and Smellins, even without Blake. Even without Aldridge, I already said this was Makins and Smellins of a three-peat. I already smelt that. I told y'all before, I'm keeping y'all aware because a lot of people aren't aware. They're not talking about it. But it's low-key. It's under the radar. Harden, KD, LeBron, Kyrie all have the same contract. Not in terms of money, but the same tenure. They all have, after this year, 2 more years left. Or I think 2 years, and then 1 player option. So they're all free agents, player options, all at the same time. So they get 3-peat, and then run it back for 3 more. Like they could be like, let's go to the Knicks and do it. They could go as a trio wherever. This could be a 6-year trio run. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could do whatever. So get used to it is what I'm saying. Like, this is makings of a 3-peat. This is makings of like one of the elite teams in all time. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. And I've been warning y'all even before these other additions. Because I literally look at their play style even without Blake, even without LaMarcus. When you have Shamet curling off screens, you have Harris curling off screens. They're the Clay in the, obviously when I mean Clay, how he scores. Cuts, like not ISOs. They're the Clay in that. If you have to, one dribble, pull up, step back. You know what I mean? That's Harris. They're the Clay in the offense. So you still have the Golden State ball movement. Chaos. They have chaos within no chaos. You know what I'm saying? And you score. Then you have, you know what I mean? Then you have KD, who's still the same KD in Golden State, even just killer. Then you have Kyrie, who's like, Steph don't ISO. He could do what Steph does coming off screens, shooting from deep. You know what I'm saying? But then his bag is way 10 times more Steph's bag in terms of ISO. You can just give that guy an island with a mismatch, with a taller guy. Jeremy Grant is guarding him. He'll post him up. It don't matter who's guarding him. There's never a guy that's guarding him that Kyrie says, I need a screen. I need help. No, he'll fry anybody without doing the same. You literally are like, when people guard him, their heart is beating. You could ask, I'm telling you, behind the scenes, ask these defenders. They're nervous. When they're just standing, they're nervous. Yes, they're dogs and they're alphas, but they're nervous. Because at any moment, your ankles could be, like, you'll just bust your scalati. At any moment, your ankles could just be torn. At any moment. At any moment. It looks like you patted him, like his counter, like, come on now. I don't even need to go into depth. No limitations. And that's 2 guys. Now you add Harden. One move bandit, that killer. Step back. Blow by. Like, come on now. That's already is smellings and makings of a 3-peat. Now you add Aldridge, who can pick, who could pop, who could now post up too if you want to. That 1-foot shoddy. That's what they say. That turnaround fade that he lives off of. And he just averaged 19 last year. They say he's washed. It's okay. Say he's washed. It's okay. Don't worry about it. He's not expected to carry like that. Blake Griffin, they say he's washed, like you just heard him say. They say he's washed. That's okay. You still got DJ. You still, like, come on now. Jeff Green, like, now they have so much versatility. It's actually reckless. And it's like, people say he's washed and they're washed and this and that. And then y'all get mad when they're together. Like, y'all say they need more. And then y'all get mad when they're, like, when they now make those additions. Like, it's just crazy. Like, how people switch up, contradict themselves, don't keep the same energy. Like, that's the only reason. Because of media and because of this cap and this, just the way Kyrie gets bashed, the way KD gets bashed, the way Harden gets bashed. This is literally a team of misfits. All the people that have all the Fugazi narratives, the way Aldridge gets flamed, the way Blake Griffins gets flamed. He's trash for 2 years. Like, the way he's what? Now he's dunking. And, like, come on now. Like, I always root for the team that, like, when y'all cap, I'm always going to root for the team that y'all be capping. That's lies. And that's what's happening right now. Forget the ability. You already know I love their ability, all that type of stuff. Forget all of that. Forget all of that. You know what I'm saying? What it comes down to is debunking narratives. Debunking narratives. Y'all, like, just bash these guys recklessly. And I'm here to debunk narratives because real IQ is just seeing, you know, being transparent and seeing the authenticity of everything. And that's what real IQ actually comes down to. So that's what I'm here for. I'm all for it. Obviously, I'm not for it. I don't like it. I don't like stack it. I never have. That's why you saw me so amped when Kawhi said no to LeBron and it became a duo leagues. I was amped. I wanted a finals with PG and Kawhi versus Kyrie and KD. That's what I want. I wanted, you know what I mean, duo league. I wanted to go back to that. But don't be mad because LeBron got denied and KD gets accepted by these players. LeBron was still trying to do it. Kawhi just said no. that don't mean the agenda stopped. Kawhi just said no. He controlled it for a year. Now, you know, KD said, forget that I'm back. Let's go. Y'all just said it was only because it was Golden State in Brooklyn. I'm going to do the same shit. Or it was only because it was Golden State. I'm going to do it in Brooklyn now. Now y'all still hate it. Y'all told him, go somewhere else and do it. We will rate you if you did it somewhere else. Now he's building a super team just like LeBron somewhere else, and y'all hate it. It's crazy, man. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only reason why I want to see these men cry. I want to see media, like, all y'all LeBron fans, all the media, all the people who've been disrespecting these guys. I want to see y'all cry. I love it. Get somebody else. Stack it. Do the same thing y'all praised. Now that it's not in your favor, y'all hate. I just want to see contradiction. I love it. Keep doing it. Keep that same energy. When LeBron was doing it, y'all were so happy. They were so happy. They were so happy. Praising. I love it. I love it. Only for that reason alone. Everything else, competitive-wise, I don't love it, obviously. Come on now. It's me. But when man's cap and now they have to smell the coffee, I love it. It came back full circle again. And y'all acting like, oh, he did this just to beat LeBron. I'm 36. You know the funny video? No, he didn't just do it to beat LeBron. He just took LeBron's blueprint. That's all. It's not just to beat LeBron. LeBron just makes it to the finals. But that's just all it is I'm doing your blueprint. This is what's required to win. I'm going to do it then. It's taking LeBron's blueprint. That's what it's doing. But I'm doing it to beat him. Hell no. Anyways, you already know. It's True Talks, because True Talks. I appreciate y'all. Share, like, and subscribe. You know what I mean? I'm going to obviously do breakdowns, you know, the new look Raptors and all that type of stuff. Powell versus Trent. I'm going to talk about that. But this hoopla was just so reckless. I had to, man. The Clippers, I think, face the Bucks today as well, too, tonight. So, you know what I mean? Stay tuned. You already know. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, share, like, and subscribe. We out here. There's no doubt here. There's no drought here. You feel me? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, yo, Banks, this and that and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, at the end of the day, like, all it is for me is just keep the same energy. Don't move the goalpost. If the goalpost was moved for LeBron, it should be moved for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel personally. You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of the hoopers feel, because it's like, I'm not doing something that's so bad. Like, I'm doing something that was done. This is what it's been. This is what you need to survive. And unfortunately, if you don't do that, then what happens? You become like Dame. And then they give you a label that you can't win. You can't win. You're trash. You're this. You're not on this guy's level. You're not on Steph's level. When Steph is having like, that's the crazy part. They say he's not on Steph's level, but Steph is the one who's part of the trio. Steph is the one who's part of actually including KD and wanting KD. But yet Dame is carrying on his own, and every time Steph is on his own, he needs help. He needs this. Like, it's the same. He's getting the same luxuries that they give LeBron and the same excuses. But then Dame he's trash. He's not on Steph's level and this and that MVP. When all of that is, look at the team he's around, and look at the team Dame's around, and the injuries and all that. Imagine if Dame had KD and he's on the bright lights. He would be like, you think he's not going to be clutch? You think his palms are going to be sweaty? KD might not even win Finals MVP. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. It will be a true battle. Anyways, you know, let me know. I digress. But the point is, keep the same energy and don't move the goalposts just for a couple players that y'all are biased about. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's not mainly y'all, because this channel generally has a lot of IQ. But I'm saying y'all because this could be whoever's watching this and I'm speaking to you. You know who y'all is for. Y'all, you know what I mean? Don't move the goalposts. You move the goalposts, then keep the goalposts moved. Don't play, you know, don't play puppet. Don't play puppeteer. Don't move it here and move it and change. Like, come on now, don't be doing that. That's not authentic. You already know. I appreciate y'all, man. And I'm out, man.